Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily Dollars. As we know, the Social Security Fairness Act is officially the law, but there's a problem: its implementation is taking way too long. This issue becomes a pressing concern for millions of retired public servants who are expecting a boost in their benefits. That's why some lawmakers are now demanding immediate action to implement the Social Security Fairness Act. In today's video, we will cover this whole situation, along with the breakdown of what this means for your benefits and what you need to do to claim your share. If you qualify for these benefits, you won't want to miss this update. Before we get into details, take a moment to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an update from Daily Dollars. Let's get started. The Social Security Fairness Act was signed into law on January 5, 2025. It's been more than a month since the law was passed, but why aren't retirees seeing their bigger checks now? That's the concerning question everyone is asking. Well, that's exactly what a group of 27 senators, led by Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, is demanding answers on. Right now, the Social Security Administration, or SSA, says it could take more than a year to adjust benefits and process all the retroactive payments. The reason they give is that the agency is overwhelmed. According to Social Security Administration officials, they're receiving thousands of calls per day from retirees asking about the new law. According to many published reports, Senator Cassidy and his colleagues aren't accepting that timeline. They've written a formal letter to the Social Security Administration's Acting Commissioner, Michelle King, urging her to speed up implementation. Lawmakers believe retirees should not have to wait a year or more to receive the benefits they're legally entitled to. Cassidy himself has been vocal about this, stating that passing the Social Security Fairness Act was a huge win, but making sure retirees receive their money quickly is just as important. This is a positive development because if lawmakers don't raise this issue, thousands if not millions of retired teachers, firefighters, police officers, and other public workers could be left waiting well over a year to receive the increased benefits they were promised. Another senator, Jack Reed, has also recently joined forces with teachers, labor unions, and public servants to pressure the current administration into expediting the law's implementation. In a statement, Senator Reed emphasized the urgency of the situation, highlighting that retirees urged the SSA to prioritize this matter and called on Congress to step in where necessary to provide additional support. He said, and I quote, "The Social Security Administration, who have already been shortchanged for years, should not have to wait even longer due to administrative inefficiencies. They must act swiftly to implement the Fairness Act. Our retired public servants have waited long enough. Delaying these benefits due to bureaucratic hurdles is unacceptable." And Senator Reed isn't alone. Congressman Gabe Amo has also voiced concerns, stating that implementation delays are a disservice to those who have already sacrificed so much for their communities. His recent remarks on social media have reinforced the need for legislative oversight and accountability to ensure this law is executed efficiently. But here's the challenge: while lawmakers like Senator Bill Cassidy and Senator Reed are advocating for faster action, Congress as a whole hasn't yet taken definitive steps to ensure implementation moves forward efficiently. The bill passed through a rare discharge petition, meaning it bypassed the traditional committee process. While this was effective in getting the bill signed into law, it also meant that critical elements such as funding for implementation and clear execution guidelines were not included. Now, the responsibility largely falls on the SSA, an agency that has already been struggling with workforce shortages and administrative delays. One of the biggest hurdles to implementing the Social Security Fairness Act is the severe staffing shortage at the Social Security Administration. Recent reports indicate that the SSA is significantly understaffed and currently facing a hiring freeze, making it nearly impossible to quickly process the changes required by this new law. Some officials have even suggested reassigning federal employees from other agencies, such as the IRS, to assist with the workload. While that might provide temporary relief, it's not a long-term solution, especially during tax season when the IRS is already operating at full capacity. So, what does this mean for retirees? Without additional funding or staff, the SSA has said it could take a year or longer to fully implement the law. Without intervention from Congress, retirees might have to wait indefinitely for their rightful benefits. The only way to change this is for lawmakers to step in and demand action, either by allocating additional funding to the SSA or by ensuring this law is prioritized at the federal level. Now, let's talk about what you need to do to make sure you get your increased benefits as soon as possible. If you've already filed for Social Security, all you need to do is make sure your contact information and payment details are up to date. If you haven't filed yet, now is the time. You can apply online or schedule an appointment with your local Social Security office. The sooner you apply, the sooner your benefits can be processed. This is a huge development for millions of retired public servants, but this isn't over yet. Lawmakers are pushing for fast implementation. Will the Social Security Administration respond? We'll continue to monitor the situation closely. What do you think? Should Congress do more to speed up implementation? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Daily Dollars for more informative updates. Thanks for watching Daily Dollars, and I'll see you in the next one.